Am I good if I sit back right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome back to the Barrel Talk Podcast. This is episode 88. I'm joined with Trey Sampson, Connor Carsons. How we doing?
Yes, sir.
Good, back at it. Probably my last one before I go.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly. But still in the dead of the off season for both sports that we do, NFL and NBA. But got some would you rather today. Got some would you rather, just straight old takes, some draft classes, and some players.
I gotta put my NBA thinking cap on. I'm in football mode.
Man.
When we get to the draft classes, I'll name the most notable players from those draft classes and everything else. But we can start off with just some of the takes. So it's kind of a hard way to word this. Would you rather start your franchise with Devin Booker or Jason Tatum? Start or build? Start/build, I guess.
Me, I'm going Jason Tatum for sure because I feel like it's easier to build around a wing than a guard. But they're both extremely talented players. But yeah, Jason Tatum for sure. Especially, I feel like he's done more to take his team to where they need to be.
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, I already don't like Devin Booker, so I'm going with my guy.
No, that's just because you have a narrative that he's soft.
Yeah. Devin Booker's the softest guy in the league, to me.
Explain it to him because he hasn't.
Okay, so who he gets in fights with? Luka Doncic. He ain't gonna swing.
I mean, what
Luka,
NBA player is swinging?
There's a couple NBA players that'll swing,
Draymond.
but it's just I feel like Devin Booker's the one who starts the conflict, but then won't be the one to end it.
Fair.
So I don't know. I just think he won't ever. Every fight he gets into, I just know nothing's gonna happen.
That's a lot of the guys though. I feel like, especially nowadays, they gonna rough up, get tangled,
Oh, yeah.
and just push, and go our separate ways. But I feel like soft wise, I don't know.
I think he's soft.
You could say Porzingis. Porzingis kind of soft. Cat starting to get strong. Cat was my softest player. I think probably a year or two.
Cat just be changing his voice.
Yeah.
I don't know why he
wants
does
to
that.
appear a little more manly. What you think?
I think it could definitely go either way. Like you said, you gave a great point about
There's no wrong answer.
Easier to build around a wing. But I'm going to go with Devin Booker just because I feel like he might be a little bit more versatile when it comes to building, because I feel like Devin Booker at the 1 is elite. I know they're going to experiment this year with Bradley Beal at the 1, but I think Devin Booker, especially when Chris Paul was hurt last year, Devin Booker at the 1 was insane. Still was able to get his and get everybody else involved and everything else like that. Very underrated part of his game, but I'm going to go Devin Booker just because there's no wrong answer to this.
Yeah.
I just think a team where if you really built it around Devin Booker, him at the 1 being 6'6", you can have a big-ass lineup, defensively great, shooting all around him because he can get to the paint whenever he wants to and can shoot the 3-ball consistently, so I would like to build around him. I think that would be more fun in my position if I was a GM building around him.
I see it.
Same concept, different players. SGA or Anthony Edwards?
Oh, SGA. To me, it's an easy one. I'm a big fan of SGA's game. I feel like he can get everybody on the court better. He does. Like, Anthony Edwards is coming into his own, but I feel like if I'm building, like you said, we're building around one player. I'm taking SGA. He's got the size, the defense. He does a little bit of everything, and I don't think you can go wrong with that. I feel like Anthony Edwards is just a little too one-sided. Not one-sided in his game, but not as versatile as I want him to be yet.
I don't know. That's a good one because, SGA, you've seen he can do it with the bums. It don't matter who you put around SGA, he's gonna get his. Now, team wise, they're not gonna do too good, but he's gonna do good. So if you're building around him, fuck. I guess I'd just go SGA because I think he's the better player right now.
Yeah, right now.
See, I think it's Anthony Edwards because
I think it's a flip. I'm a flip.
Anthony Edwards more so,
Both.
yes.
I don't even have a right answer. Both.
I think just for everything Anthony Edwards brings to a franchise. There isn't too many personalities like Anthony Edwards in the league in general. Anthony Edwards, I feel like, just has a business side of things. He's probably going to sell more than SGA would. But we've also never seen SGA really around teammates really up to his level. I mean, when you really look at it, the best player he's ever played with realistically has been Chris Paul. He had that one little Kawhi Leonard year and Kawhi was hurt before all the trades and everything happened, so Kawhi wasn't even on the team when he was with the Clippers and got drafted. His best teammates really been Chris Paul, so we haven't really seen everybody else. He's played with Anthony Edwards, played with Cat and Rudy Gobert. So Anthony Edwards has already had better teammates so far into his career, but I think they have just been the wrong fit for Anthony Edwards. So I think
how
Anthony
old
Edwards
is SGA? 26,
I
25?
don't think he's that. Maybe
20,
4.
probably 23.
Really?
3 or 4.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm going with SGA because I feel like to your point, you said he hasn't had stars yet. So like, imagine if you put him in a position to have stars where he's not having to score 40 every night, and he still took that team with a lot of young guys.
25.
When he was a lot of young guys, when really he could have took a down year and took a time off and just played for him, he still took him to the playoffs and battled. So I got SGA in that take.
Another flip. I try to make it so
That's
where
a
it's
flip.
kind of
That's
young
a-
players.
Yeah.
But like,
You go either or there.
I always think of like not just who's the better player, but like has like an owner, not so much in a GM sense. Like, who do you want to be the face of your franchise? And I feel like Anthony Edwards is one of those guys that really doesn't get talked about enough when it comes
in Minnesota.
to. Yeah, he plays in Minnesota, but like neither one of them kind of haven't like had that team yet. Like when you're looking at the people we did before, Jason Tatum and Devin Booker, they've had teams built around them. They've been farther. But I think these two are kind of like in the same realms where if you put the right team around them, they will do nothing but produce.
If you put Cat on the Thunder, though, I feel like he performs better with SGA than he would perform with him. I mean, he's performing with Anthony Edwards right now.
I
What do you
agree
think?
because I feel like SGA is more of a point guard
Yeah.
mindset
Yeah.
compared to Anthony Edwards, who's going to go out there and get you 30. But, like, that's also, like, the main thing. Like, Anthony Edwards, SGA averaged 30. Like, Anthony Edwards could easily go get you 30. We
Oh, he
haven't
can
seen
get
him.
you 30.
We haven't really... And I think Anthony Edwards is just a better defender.
Yeah, I'd give that. I'd say that.
That's my flip for me. I don't know. I like SGA as a defender. I feel like he always guards the on-ball dude, too, rather than trying to guard a two-guard, which Anthony Edwards does. Yeah, either way, though, for sure, you can't go wrong.
Would you rather... This is, like, same thing. Different players.
Okay.
Interesting one. Victor Wembanyama
Oh, God.
or Paolo Banchero. I want to see where y'all mindset is with this.
I'm going with Paulo because proven. He's been there, done that. I don't know. You can say the hype on Wembanyama, but we seen what just happened. There was a ton of hype with Chet and that type of player. There's a ton of hype with Bol Bol. Don't get me wrong. I think Wembanyama is better than those two guys, but I haven't seen it to the point I want to yet. And then we seen in the summer league, they kind of like he had a couple good games, but his first game, if he's on and off, versus Paulo's already been there, done that.
Yeah.
Give me Victor. Give me Wemby. I think that's a generational player. If I'm like the Spurs, they had to draft him. That is their guy. They are going to be drafting around him, even if he's a mid player next year. Like it doesn't matter. They're going to draft around him.
Mm-hmm.
He's how tall is he? 7'5"? 7'5", 7'4", 7'5" guy. You throw at the center spot and can do everything. Like I mean, yeah, he had a little bad first game, whatever. He's coming into a different game. He's over playing wherever the fuck he was at, and then he's coming over to the NBA, has a stinker, comes back, that gets a really good game, and he only played 2 or 3 games.
Yeah.
I think I would also just like to see him as a like, if I was a coach, just want to have him on my team just to see how he does. So he's just super young. I think he's a good person to start, like for the Spurs. He's the perfect person for the Spurs to kind of revamp. Yeah. So I would want to start my shit with him.
See, I'm way on the side of Banchero, honestly. Like,
I think y'all just haters.
I'm not a hater.
I haven't seen it yet. And
It's
we
just-
have seen that type of guy. But I do feel like Wembanyama's strides past them. But like I feel with time, Wembanyama might pass Banchero. But right now, I'm going with Banchero.
If you rephrase the question, over the next 10 years, I feel like people would
Wembanyama,
side
for
war
sure.
with
Yeah.
Wembanyama just
Oh,
on
yeah.
the sheer potential. But, like, even in that same sense, if we were to stretch this out over 10 years, I think Banchero might be the most untalked about rookie. Like,
Plays in Orlando.
Yeah,
because he plays
Yeah.
around, like, a rookie came into the league, averaged 27-4 last year.
He won Rookie of the Year.
And he won, like,
And
but, like,
they tried to put Walker Kessler. That one dude from the Utah Reporter
Yeah.
actually fucking voted for Kessler.
it's just crazy to me because, like, a rookie coming into the league averaging 20, Paolo, I wouldn't be shocked if he was an All-Star next year. Like, I think him throughout the next 10 years with what Orlando already does have is, like, honestly special, but, like, nobody really is giving it the respect that it probably deserves because you got Wemby in this draft class.
Right,
got
you say
Scoot in
Wemby
this-
doesn't have the potential to drop 27 his rookie year?
I don't think he will drop 20 in his rookie
I
year.
don't think they'll try to use him that much. I think they'll try to get him to be like a 20 and 10 and like 5 blocks type of guy.
I don't
than 30
think
ball.
I could see Victor Wembanyama getting benched, like not like midway through the season. Not
So you are a hater.
no, not benched in that sense. I would think that they would bench him around All-Star break.
Oh, yeah, if
post
they're-
All-Star
if they're shit.
because they're bad.
Yeah, I would
And
say
they
if
don't wanna
they're
get
bad.
hurt.
Okay. I
But
get that.
I think that's just going to hurt him because he's not getting the reps and he's
Yeah.
not playing the games. And I think they're going to be so focused on keeping him healthy, like the whole load management shit started with the Spurs. So the whole load management stuff, they're going to run through that. But I think it's going to take him so long to really reach what they're talking about him to be and reach his strides because even not this year, but the next year and the next year, how good is this? When are the Spurs going to be like actual like watchable basketball without him on the team? You know what I'm saying? When are they going to actually build the team around him?
Yeah, and the game's going to be a lot quicker when he comes in versus like the European style of play from what I've already been through and seen is a lot slower and methodical and you're going through certain type of like you're trying to run sets every
Yeah.
time and in the NBA you're going 120 points versus the Europe it'll probably be like 80-90 point game.
He's gonna be like a 4. I feel like coming into the league. I don't think they put him at the 5 automatically.
I think they had to put him at the 5.
I think I think they're forced to put him at the
Yeah.
5. Who else is?
Well, they got Zach Collins,
Ooh,
right,
ooh,
at the 5.
put him at the 4. What?
No, I just think Wemby. I think he gonna get dogged.
I think he's going to be
think
the only
he's gonna
person on
be-
that team doing anything.
I think
He
he'll
has-
average 2-3 blocks next year.
I'd say 2-3 blocks, probably 20 points and like 14 rebounds. I feel like he's gonna be the only one rebounding on that team. Even if they're getting blown out, he's still gonna get the stats.
You're there. You're next to the hoop. You just put
That's what I mean. Like he's still gonna like. ESPN's gonna be swallowing Wemby, so it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah.
Like I think he has the potential to do really good this season. I don't think he's gonna be like shit. Like you're kind of saying he's gonna get like benched and everything.
Oh yeah.
No,
think he said 'cause
that
the
was
team's
more so
gonna
because
be-
they're
the
bad
team's
and they
gonna
don't
be
wanna
weak, and
get
they're like, you
hurt.
know what? I'm not gonna.
I
play
think
in the last.
okay,
20 games.
27's probably a push. It's
Yeah.
probably too far for someone like him. But I could see him.
Would you put a bet or money on over 21.5?
Yeah.
Would you put him or Paolo to average more points?
Paulo,
Okay.
because I don't know. Paulo
Opportunity.
can opportunity.
Shot selection.
He can do. Paulo can. I feel like is like he's gonna be faster than him and everything. He can do more.
And he's already done a year where he had just
He's already
averaged
played in it.
27.
Yeah. I mean, it's just.
I
Both,
think Wemby's going to come along slow. I think his first couple games is going to average like 10 to
Yep.
15, and then he'll have a couple games where he ends up averaging 30, which will bring.
I mean,
him
look at
to
Jabari
20.
Smith. He was shit
Yeah.
the first couple of games. Jalen Green shit first couple months. Like now these
That's
guys are.
the Rockets. Though I don't like
The Rockets are
Their
pretty
coaching
bad.
is pretty bad.
Like the Magic are bad.
Yeah.
Like Paulo didn't start out like really good. No one just starts out really good. So I think 20 points isn't crazy for Victor.
realistically, if I were betting, I bet his line would probably be like 18.5.
Yeah,
18.5.
His first game, you think it's
18.5.
18.5?
probably.
I think his average on the year might be 18.5, 19.5.
I think he could easily do 18 and 14 with 3 blocks or 2
Yeah.
blocks.
I'm also just somebody like I gotta see it. They said this motherfucker was a better prospect than LeBron.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. If you,
LeBron's
put,
crazy.
if you put LeBron out of high school in that summer
Yeah,
league,
yeah.
Eating. Like, come on.
That's
eating.
crazy.
You put LeBron out of high school in any of the summer leagues in the past 8 years.
but the
LeBron's
summer league,
eating.
they put him in the league and he was killing.
Yes, like
I don't know. They said Josh Giddey's weakness was basketball. So I don't know. Like any of those player comps don't make any sense. Like ESPN doesn't really know. They don't matter.
Yeah, because nobody knows until they see who you are. Because once
Exactly.
you get to the NBA, they're going to pigeonhole you into a certain role unless you're a superstar. So.
yeah. All right. Would you rather play in the league for 10 years but never get a ring, or play in the league for 1 year but end up winning 1 ring?
10 years.
So I'm only in the league for 1 year.
Yeah, but you win a ring.
10 years, money.
Money.
10
When it
years-
comes to
10 years
money,
of
Yeah.
economics versus 1 year.
you're
of
probably just
economics.
in there for 10 years.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like, yeah. Yep. That was
The ring is like cool, but then I'm out of money.
Then you're working a 9 to 5.
Yeah, then I'm like
That
becoming
ring is
an
real
like
nice.
then I'm an
Yeah, finish
electrician
line.
next year. Like it kind of like the 10 years at least is a stable job.
Yeah.
And am I good? Like am I decent? Like
Yeah.
I'm like a role player.
Hey, if you making okay, so I'm guessing, are you a role player in both scenarios?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
say you make the league minimum 3, 4, 5 million. a
But
year.
that's over 10 years.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's not even saying like we win in these finals. Like I could have been in some finals,
got
you know,
some-
like
got a couple
got some
bonuses,
bags, you know,
yeah.
some incentives.
I also like made this question based on something that Gilbert Arenas did on his podcast. It was like because one of his contracts was like $170 million.
Yeah.
They said, would you like only take 110, 120 million of the 170 that he got in exchange for a ring, and he said, "Fuck no."
No,
That's 50
It's
million
money,
for a
bro.
ring is
Like,
crazy.
I think rings in terms of like value around the league and people when you talk about like all time shit like holds weight, but I feel like when it comes to the actual
it's just
NBA
what the
players
kids look at, like
yeah.
the younger kids, like
that's what the media pushes.
the media
Yeah.
and everything. Like, oh, he has no rings.
And
like,
then ring,
terrible career.
the ring debate really started, like they really heavily started doing it with like Kobe, LeBron, and MJ as a discredit to LeBron. I feel like the ring debate separates superstars versus if you're a role player with a ring, you still really didn't do a crazy amount to help that team win the ring.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm doing 10.
I think it's only the argument's only like really gets talked about if you were talking about like top 5,
Yeah.
top 10, top 15 kind of like because that's the only way to separate them. They're all great
Yeah.
all-time players. But like when it comes to like a role player getting a ring and everything else, like say Gilbert Arenas traded that 50 M's for a ring, we wouldn't look at Gilbert Arenas any differently. I think.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. I
There's
mean,
only,
no,
like-
if he won one by himself,
Yeah.
people would put him in a different light.
There's only
With
like
the
a couple
Wizards?
people like all time,
Yeah.
like James Harden. Like if he has a ring, that would put him in a whole different
Melo.
like people. Yeah, Melo. People look at those kind of guys
Iverson,
differently. Yeah.
Barkley. Yeah, 10 years for sure.
Another interesting one. Would you rather be a college star but a bust in the NBA or be a bench warmer in the NBA?
am I like bust?
I'm thinking,
Like
okay.
Greg Oden,
Yeah,
or
say like that one dude from Gonzaga,
like Kwame Brown. Like you was the first pick,
But
and then you're
I think
like
about
Anthony Bennett bust.
yeah, but think about this. The kind of like the origin of this question. I was thinking about Baker Mayfield, like a star in college, like big, like Tyler
Well,
Hansbrough.
Baker
big-
Mayfield's not like a bust.
No,
I wouldn't
I was
consider
just thinking like that kind of star.
that?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I would. Ooh,
College star. You know what it's a college
I
star.
think I'm
comes
doing
with.
that.
I'm doing college star. then
Yeah,
I'm
because
bust.
if I'm gonna base it off Baker Mayfield, basically, because that means I'm gonna go be a beast, win the Heisman, all that kind of shit, and then go get drafted number 1, have a couple cool years, and then kind of fall off,
and you're still that.
and I'm
guy when you
still
go
the
back.
starter, and 2 of the franchises that I went to. So I mean,
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of the only NBA terms that I could think of, like that you were bust, but you were not like Kwame Brown, Anthony Bennett, like out the league that fast. I'm thinking
Jabari
like
Parker.
like a Jabari Parker,
Parker.
or like a Tyler, or like a even bigger, like a Tyler Hansbrough who like ran shit.
yeah,
Christian Laettner, somebody who was an icon in college
Christian
sports.
Laettner's a good one.
yeah. That is true.
So like I don't know.
I think I'd rather do that because you got
College
all
star?
you get all the hype in the college and everything, and then you come into the league and you're not shit, but like you don't live up to your potential.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like you're just there at that point.
Yeah. Like you did it. You had
Yeah,
you had
yeah,
a
I did
successful
it.
career. You get maybe 5-10 years.
Especially
in
with
the
like,
league, yeah.
I got like NILs and stuff.
Yeah, I think now in
Oh,
today's
for
age,
sure.
it's huge.
And then you can even after NIL, you can go back to your college and still be that guy because
Uh-huh.
you was a national player of the year, like as we're saying and stuff like that. So yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
All right.
Speaking of NIL, we're getting NCAA back next summer.
We'll see.
Really?
They're
They
still
said they
arguing
already
about it.
announced it.
No,
That's done.
they tried to pay the college players like $500, and
Yeah, that's not enough.
Are like starting like a
Yeah, that's not enough.
Yeah,
But I saw something they're pushing for next summer.
because they have to pay like everybody
Yeah.
else like the same thing. So it's like
Next summer,
yeah, you got the kicker for goddamn SMU wanting $1,000.
Berg's gonna be in it.
$2,000, yeah.
Berg's he's our friend that goes to Ohio. He's a D1 athlete.
yeah.
He's the long snapper.
Oh, say
So
my name's there.
he's like, see me in the game. I was like,
Yep.
Berg, you getting a little bag for that?
Would you rather have the Magic young core or the Pistons young core? I'll name like the notable players for the Pistons: Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, Asar Thompson, James Wiseman, Jalen Duren, Killian Hayes.
Off the top of the dome, Pistons is the first thing that came to mind. Just because the Magic suck.
No, and then we'll name the Magic: Banchero, Franz Wagner, Wendell Carter, Anthony Black, Jalen Suggs, Markel Fultz, Cole Anthony.
Pistons. I think it's Pistons by a
I got the
landslide.
Magic.
I'm going Magic.
I'm going
on Magic.
Pistons, bro. What?
I'm big on Cole Anthony. I like Cole Anthony. I like Banchero, and then they have Wendell Carter's really good too. So I like that. I like we talked about in this previous pod, point guard, wing forward. I mean, point guard, wing center actually. So I feel like they got a good core there. But Cade, I'm taking Cade over Banchero. But if we're going core, I'm going Magic.
I think the duo of Banchero and Wagner. Yeah, they do have a
Yeah,
logjam at the
Wagner
guard
was-
spot because they did just take Anthony Black out the draft. But you have a center that fits what they do perfectly because Wendell Carter can step out, stretch the floor, and everything else like that. But with like Detroit, I feel like theirs core is really all Cade. Like you got Wiseman, experiment.
I'm not big on Jaden Ivey. I'm not big on Wiseman.
Not big on Jaden Ivey?
Not really.
Damn.
I would. I'm not in the same boat, but like I think it's just one guy on for the Pistons rather than like Franz, Banchero, Wendell Carter.
Yeah. I feel like the Magic are deeper than the Pistons, but I feel like the Pistons have the best player out of the group with Cade.
I'm taking Cade over Banchero.
Yep.
I'm taking Ivy over Anthony.
I
can't say anything.
Ivy over Coleman?
I can't say anything about Sewer or Thompson because I don't really know anything about him.
Playing high schoolers, so we don't.
And then I'd give you like Wendell's not even a young core. How long has he been in the league?
He fits there.
He's been in the league for like 5 years.
He's not that old.
6 or 7, ain't he?
I don't know if that counts as part of the young core.
You're not 30.
He might be pushing it. He was on the Bulls for a fat minute.
He's like 26, 27, ain't he? If he's touching 30s, then I guess you can't count him young core.
No, he's probably not touching 30s. 30s is crazy.
He's 24.
That's fucking crazy.
I knew he wasn't.
When was he drafted?
But you got to think they can one and done.
That's crazy. He's
so even
24.
if he played 5 years, he goes at 19.
I guess Jason Tatum's still 19.
Yep.
drafted in 2018.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
5 years. 19 to 24.
And he just now becoming good.
That's what I'm saying. With big guys, that's what we were talking about Wembanyama. I feel like big guys is going to take a little bit more to come in this. And now he's really hooping. I think he just needed that shot.
Give me the Pistons.
I'm going Magic.
I ain't high on that Anthony Black dude either.
I don't know. I don't know about him.
They need to figure out what they're doing with the guards. I think you should.
They got too many guards.
I think you got to ship out Suggs at this point.
They've been drafting for talent for a long time. They gotta eventually get rid of that.
Because they always they're never bad enough to get a top 3, but they're always good enough to be like a 7 to 9. The only year they got lucky is when they got Banchero.
Yep.
But I'm a huge Franz Wagner guy.
I like Franz Wagner.
I think
like
he's gonna be one of the best like wings like in the league in a couple of years. But now we can get to players.
Ooh.
So
I'm about to say just the first thing that comes to my mind.
No, say it.
Like first name that just drops.
We'll start out with this one. LaMelo Ball or Tyrese Maxey?
LaMelo.
No ball.
LaMelo easily.
Yeah.
Easy landslide.
So I did it on like LaMelo versus all these players. So I have a list of players and I have LaMelo Ball.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So Tyrese Maxey was like level 1.
Easy,
I guess.
easy LaMelo.
LaMelo Ball or Tyler Hero?
LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo.
That one was easy. I'm taking Maxey over Hero.
Okay.
I'm not, but but keep going.
LaMelo Ball or Drew Holiday?
We're starting to get there. Only because of age and like what I can be able to do with the player, I'm going LaMelo Ball. But like if I'm building a championship team, I want to win right now, I might go Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday got defense.
Yeah, depending on
the
who's
defense is an anchor that makes me want to pick Drew Holiday. But
that one was really close.
LaMelo can just do. I think he just do everything better than Drew, and he's so young.
Yeah,
and he just signed a bag. Yeah, I got LaMelo.
LaMelo Ball or Tyrese Halliburton?
That's damn near the same player.
That's tough. LaMelo. I'm going with LaMelo. Even though Tyrese Halliburton, my guy, Iowa State, I think I met him once or twice, but I'm still going with LaMelo. That one's even closer than Drew Holiday.
That one's super close.
Because of age. Yeah.
Fuck.
But yeah, if I'm building a team, I'm going with LaMelo because I just feel like he's.
I think I'm going LaMelo.
Superstar. Like.
I think LaMelo's a better offensive player.
Big Halliburton guy.
Oh, I'm a big Halliburton guy.
Huge Halliburton guy. Even when he was on the Kings for a season, like, ooh.
If we're talking ceilings, I think Halliburton's ceiling is like all-star versus if LaMelo is healthy and really goes through hit like superstar.
Yeah,
like, that's I think that's just.
I think LaMelo has all NBA
ceiling.
like type. Is that it? Was that it?
No, I still got more.
Oh my god,
let's run it.
LaMelo Ball or Cade Cunningham?
LaMelo.
Me personally, I go LaMelo here as well.
I'm going Cade. I just watched Cade.
She's saying Cade's better than Tyrese?
I might be influenced. Yeah. I might be influenced by what I just watched, but I just got done watching the select team play the Team USA team, and Cade Cunningham was playing with the worst guys, and he was putting a hurting on all the Team USA guys. And he's 6'8". I feel like he's a stronger.
They said he's been one of the standouts.
You know, I watched the whole thing, and I feel like if he didn't get hurt this last year, he should have been on the Team USA team.
Yeah.
He was giving Brunson problems.
He's like, so LaMelo's made it through everybody. I would take LaMelo over Cade, but I think I'd take Tyrese over LaMelo. That's just where I'm at in my like order.
You got Maxey over Cade too?
No,
Oh, you're talking about Halliburton, Tyrese Halliburton.
I'm going
Yeah.
LaMelo over Cade.
Okay.
I am too.
I got
Right
Cade
now.
there, but yeah.
This next one, see, this is a weird player like in like just NBA
God, you're gonna
realms
say like
right
fucking
now.
like James Harden or
Nah,
something like.
nah. This is all younger. I try to keep it
okay.
all like in the same kind of realm. LaMelo Ball or Darius Garland.
LaMelo.
LaMelo.
LaMelo, okay. LaMelo Ball or Jalen Brunson. I got easily Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, that's where I crossed the line.
Yeah.
That's where the line gets crossed.
Yeah,
I'm
Brunson.
out on
He
that
took
one.
his
Give me
team to the-
Brunson.
Yeah.
LaMelo Ball or Trey Young.
LaMelo Ball.
Yeah,
I'm
LaMelo.
not big
Trey
on
Young's been
Young.
a little sussy these past couple years.
Yeah.
I Trey Young.
In the way the league is moving, I feel like
I think
Trey-
LaMelo
yeah.
can do everything that Trey Young does, just better.
I think they're dead ass the same player, just taller.
Pause.
I just think
Trey Young maybe just shoots a 3 at a better clip, but he also shoots 7 more than LaMelo. So
when LaMelo got back healthy, he was shooting like 13, 14 a game, which LaMelo should not be shooting
No.
3s a game.
who else gonna shoot him?
He's on the Hornets.
Yeah, I was say who else gonna shoot him?
And his
Well, his best
homie
player's
was
in jail.
Yeah.
or was in jail, not anymore.
So the only consensus player that we had over LaMelo Ball on this list is Jalen Brunson.
Brunson.
I feel like
Cade
Garland,
is-
And I think
Garland was
Brunson's
close,
better
too.
than every point guard you named. So
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Garland was really close for me too. Though.
Garland's tough.
And I
Yeah,
got
LeBron, stay. We gonna run the league. Out of there.
that was Colin Sexton.
Oh no, what's
Colin
Colin
Sexton.
Sexton?
Sexton, yeah.
Out of there.
Oh my God.
Next one,
I love LaMelo. I love big LaMelo guy.
Yeah.
Brandon Ingram.
Oh no. I'm a
we
big
facing
Brandon
off,
Ingram
but-
guy too.
We'll start out easy. Brandon Ingram or Jeremy Grant.
Jesus Christ, Brandon Ingram.
Okay, we're
Disrespectful.
building up. We're building up.
Say that.
Brandon Ingram or Andrew Wiggins.
Ingram.
This is where we do this.
Because
Wiggins just been hooping, bro. Like
but if you putting one of them players on the Warriors, you telling me if the Warriors
Brandon
offered
Ingram-
right now Wiggins for Ingram, they not taking that?
I think they're doing it. Yeah,
Yeah,
give me
yeah,
Ingram. It's
yeah.
tough, but give me Ingram.
Okay. Brandon Ingram or Chris Middleton.
Who we getting there? Middleton. Championship experience, and I watched him kill Phoenix, so that's where it splits for me. I've got
Give me
Middleton.
Bi.
I'm going BI as well because I look at this as because it's like how they used to have the arguments about Klay Thompson. If he was by himself, could he be the guy? I think Chris Middleton's just always been with Giannis. Chris Middleton, obviously a great player, but he's never been in a BI situation where BI's looked at as a franchise guy. I know
Oh, yeah.
Zion's still there, but like BI's been the one healthy.
I mean, in that finals run, I feel like it was 1A, 1B. Because, like, yeah, Giannis, they started building that wall on Giannis, and then he was starting to defer to Middleton. And when I was watching, he was going to get the Suns. It was almost him. They was calling him Chris Jordan or something
Yeah.
like that. He was doing fadeaway mid. Oh, my God. He won me a lot of money that day.
No, yeah, this is a flip. This is a flip for me. I think it's two guys with kind of similar play styles, but they're just in two completely different situations.
Give me Bi.
I'm still going BI. Brandon Ingram or Pascal Siakam?
All right, this is starting to get tough.
I'm going
Spin God.
BI.
Yeah. That one's a little tougher, but I think I'm gonna go Bi as well.
I'm going to go BI, but yeah, I agree. It could have been a flip. I feel
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Flip for
That one's a
sure.
little tougher.
BI or Jalen Brown?
Jalen Brown. Yep. Yeah, I feel like that one was a lot easier. Going left, BI.
Going left, anyone in the league. going right, Jalen Brown.
I feel like they're just both like
Better
in the
defender.
same spot. Like, God,
I
BI.
think Jalen Brown's a better defender, rim attacker, damn near 3-point shooter. Brandon Ingram just has the mid range, and he has that on
Better
almost everybody.
on-ball handle, too.
Yeah, post game, but like, I think Jalen Brown is just a consensus over him right now.
Okay, so the next two on my list, if you guys think that way, are because I got hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Like Jimmy Butler and Jason Tatum were the next two names. He obviously had
Tatum.
Oh
those.
Jesus!
Yeah.
Butler and Tatum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
both ways.
But I want to say Bi, but I know it's Jalen Brown.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Yeah, recency bias.
If you go, wait, no, I can't even go age. Brown, young, yeah, no, it's Brown.
next one, Kyrie Irving.
Oh no. This one, Kyrie.
You
gonna
better
go,
have some
Kyrie
guys
gonna
up
go
there because
far.
I got Kyrie over
Kyrie's
a
going
lot
far.
of them.
Yeah. We'll start out easy with Tyrese Halliburton.
Kyrie.
Kyrie Irving or De'Aaron Fox.
Kyrie.
Kyrie Irving or Jalen Brunson.
Kyrie.
Kyrie Irving or Jamal Murray.
Kyrie.
Kyrie Irving or James Harden.
Kyrie.
Kyrie Irving or Ja Morant.
Kai. Still got Kai. He's
So this
top
is like
three
Kyrie
guy.
Irving that like he cares. Like
No, I'm thinking the bet when
like
he's coming
into
out
work
to put up
tomorrow.
40. Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
he's coming into work
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving.
Kai.
Kyrie Irving or Damian Lillard.
Dame.
Kai. You got Dame over Kai?
Yeah, I'm gonna be Dame.
Nah, I got Kai for sure. Only because I feel like Kai's a better skill player than Dame, and then I don't know. Yeah,
And then I don't know.
I'm just eye test because the Kyrie's a guy you can eye test and just be like he's that guy. When he gets on the court and plays, he's unstoppable. 40, 50 a game.
Right
Damian
now,
Lillard will have them games
right now,
resolved.
give me Damian Lillard.
I'd say right now, give me Dame as well. This is where Kyrie stops for me.
That's where Kyrie stops for me as well.
I got Kai. Kai's in my top 3. But who
Even
else?
though the next person he was going to stop as well. Kyrie Irving or Luka Doncic.
I knew Luka.
Luka.
I knew you were.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving or Curry.
Curry.
Yeah, that's what I said. 3.
Yeah.
I got Curry, Luka,
Dame.
Kyrie, and then I got Dame under those.
Yeah, I go
at 4.
Dame, Curry, Luka better than Kyrie Irving. Like a healthy
And then
Kyrie Irving.
like Dame and Kyrie are exchanged for
Yes.
3 and 4.
Yeah,
Like if you have either one of them above each other, I ain't mad at you when we're like talking about rankings and shit. But this next one, Anthony Edwards.
Now we're getting young again.
This is kind of a mix, a little bit of a mix.
Okay.
Anthony Edwards or LaMelo Ball, draft class guys.
LaMelo.
I'm going Edwards.
If I'm building a team, I'm going LaMelo because I like to build playmakers. But I can see where you could go Anthony Edwards if you're looking for aggression.
Like
you need that type of guy.
Edwards is like the better player. I
better
think.
player all around.
I don't know. We had the, I
Better
think
at
this.
specific things for sure.
I feel like this conversation happened when, like, they weren't drafted together, were they?
Yeah, they were in the same draft class.
They were?
It went Edwards, Wiseman, LaMelo.
Yes, it did. So I see why this
Warriors fumbled.
Yeah.
did. Did LaMelo win Rookie of the Year? No. Did he?
Anthony
He did, didn't he?
Edwards.
Oh no, he got hurt. It wasn't.
It was
Anthony
Ant?
Edwards.
Yep. He got hurt. Yeah. He was on pace to win. He was gonna win.
Well, I guess we gotta
prior
stay
to that.
consistent. We'll go LaMelo.
I'm gonna go with Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards stops on round 1.
Okay. So Anthony Edwards or Tyrese Maxey.
Edwards.
Edwards.
Anthony Edwards or Klay Thompson.
Edwards.
You gotta go
Anthony
Edwards
Edwards.
because of age,
Yeah,
but
and
if we're
overall
going prime, you
and
know who it
overall
is.
basketball skill.
If we're going prime,
No, I'm going like right now.
okay,
What?
yeah, right now.
Yeah,
okay,
right now.
okay.
Would you put Klay Thompson over him all time?
All time, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, duh.
Yeah.
For
Okay.
you.
I just want to see what you say.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean all time?
Like
Edwards
in his
been in the league
prime.
for 3
no,
years.
and you put Klay Thompson back in 2016.
Clay for sure. Clay was like the best shooting guard in the world at that
Clay's
time.
game ain't really changed though.
Just how many times the ball goes in. That's about all that's changed.
Fuck.
And his defensive ability because of his leg. But
Talk to me in like 3 years.
yeah,
Anthony Edwards or Bradley Beal.
Bill.
Beal.
Bill's proven he can be that guy anywhere.
Yeah.
If you can kill him ball, I mean Washington averaged like what was he averaging? Something like over 30 or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, no, I got Bill.
I'm going Anthony Edwards here.
Not a big Beal guy.
It's not.
It's because
It's
he
not.
plays in Washington.
No, it's not that. I just think right
played.
now.
No, he
Played.
don't. Yeah, I was
Played,
gonna
yeah.
say.
I just think
He in the
right now,
desert now.
Anthony Edwards. I think is better than Bradley Beal right now.
I can't say
I think
that.
he'll have a better season next year because of the role he's going to play. But I feel like Bill is the better player. Like if you put Bill on Minnesota, I feel like he performs better than Anthony Edwards did last year. I can see it either way.
Anthony Edwards or Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown.
And then the next two were kind of like his like top two with Donovan Mitchell and Devin Booker.
Yeah. Both. Yeah. They both got Edwards on that.
Anthony Edwards.
I'm just a big Anthony Edwards guy.
I like Anthony
Really?
Edwards. I
Yeah.
have no problem with Anthony Edwards.
Right. He's just young. He hasn't done enough yet for me to put him over those type of guys.
That's Kermit.
Yeah. Now we're getting into draft classes. This is when I looked at them. These are actually like very interesting
Okay.
because there's one of them on here that you could argue is up there with the Bron and Wade class.
Is it 14?
No.
There's one draft class that is like crazy.
What class is
And
close
it's
to
like
their class? I
16
wanna see
maybe?
that.
No. All right, I'll start out with this first one because we got a couple.
Okay.
Would you rather? This is 2019 versus 2017. I'll start out.
2017's Tatum,
Yeah.
D'Lo.
I'll start out naming 2019. Luka Doncic, Trae Young, DeAndre Ayton, Mikal Bridges, Wendell Carter, Michael Porter Jr., Miles Bridges, Jalen Brunson, Anthony Simons, and Jaren Jackson Jr.
Okay.
Where are we comparing that class to?
2017.
This is 2017.
So Tatum, D'Lo.
Yep, Tatum, D'Lo, Bam Adebayo, De'Aaron Fox, Lauri Markkanen, Donovan Mitchell, Alonzo Ball, John Collins, Jared Allen, OG Anunoby,
Going
Kyle
with that
Kuzma,
class.
Derek
Going
White.
with that class for sure.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm going with that class. Just off the names I heard off rip.
Yeah. 2017.
It was too many names for me to be able to describe in general why.
Wait, that's
But,
not
like I got 17
D'Lo and
there.
Lonzo aren't in the same draft class.
No, this was Alonzo and Fox in the
Yep.
same draft class.
Did,
D'Lo-
did I say D'Lo? Or
Yeah, you said
oh,
D'Lo.
fuck, my
yeah,
bad.
no.
I thought you were trying to say De'Aaron Fox.
That's right.
Oh no, I actually thought that was the D'Lo one, but he went 2, right? No,
Who, D'Lo?
yeah, or he go 1. He didn't go. No way, he went 1.
D'Lo didn't go 1. D'Lo was a couple years before
Yeah.
Alonzo.
D'Lo's old.
Because
man.
D'Lo's kind of older. He was
D'Lo's
playing with Nick
gone.
Young
I know.
on the
I knew
Lakers.
Lonzo was
Kobe.
with Tatum. Fuck. Yeah, I'd go that one. 17. 17's probably better. Tatum and Mitchell are kind of
Yeah.
carrying that.
Then you got
They got Bam.
Adebayo too.
Adebayo and
Adebayo.
fucking Fox and
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 2019. You have a Depoy on here already. You have Luka. You have Trae Young. You have Brunson, Mikal Bridges, DeAndre Ayton. I think there's damn near out of the 60 selections, there's damn near 30, 35 people that I haven't named, just total
Oh,
numbers.
yeah, a bunch of role players
Yeah, that
and
have
stuff.
that are not just role players but starters.
Okay. I'm going off the names we say. I'm going with 17.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but I can see 19 because Luka's gonna make. some
Luka is the
very-
consensus on that.
Yeah. Now we're on to, would you rather 2009 or 2008? I'll name them off. 2009. Stephen Curry, Blake Griffin, James Harden, Drew Holiday, DeMar DeRozan, Ricky Rubio, Danny Green, Ty Lawson, and Jeff Teague.
Ty Lawson.
Ty Lawson is
I
crazy.
haven't heard that name in so long.
Nuggets Ty Lawson.
And then 2008. Russell Westbrook, Derrick Rose, Kevin Love, Brooke Lopez, DeAndre Jordan,
Okay.
Oh,
Serge
they fell off.
Ibaka.
Did it though?
It fell off.
2009 has Ty Lawson on it and
Wait, no,
Ricky
he's got,
Rubio.
like, the 10th
And this
name.
one's got DeAndre Jordan and Serge Ibaka again on here.
Can you run 9
What's
again?
the rest? Yeah.
Run
2009 again for me.
Stephen Curry, Blake Griffin, James Harden, Drew Holiday, DeMar DeRozan.
Oh yeah, I'm going with 2009.
Get 2008. What's 2008 again?
Russell Westbrook, Derrick Rose, Kevin Love, Brooke Lopez, DeAndre Jordan, Eric Gordon, Dragic, Michael Beasley, and Serge
They
Ibaka.
fall off a cliff.
I try to put
I feel like they're top heavy as hell because you got Russell Westbrook and D Rose, and then you Drew Holiday and Lopez, and yeah.
I try to
But
make
I
it to
got
where
nine.
all these players that I've picked have done something in their career. Like you got
Mm-hmm.
Danny Green with rings. Like Michael Beasley was top 2 pick in
My
this draft.
heart tells me I should take 2008. But
Yeah. Because then you got to consider D Rose got hurt too.
Uh-huh.
And now D Rose turned into the player he was supposed to be. You
it's
can
just so
start
tough because when
arguing.
you look at
Yeah.
the motherfuckers like that are today, you're like, all right, D Rose doesn't play. Russell Westbrook sucks. Kevin Love's old.
But back in that time,
Yeah.
Kevin Love was
And then you go to 2009.
he was probably the best player in that class.
Curry's good.
Best
Blake
player.
doesn't play.
But even
Ty
then,
Lawson's retired.
even then, coming into the league, Westbrook and D Rose and Kevin Love have better starts than Curry did. But Curry,
Yeah.
longevity wise, is better.
Yeah.
So
Because
Blake
Curry
Griffin
got
didn't
hurt off
even-
rip.
Yeah.
Blake
Curry
Griffin
got
didn't
hurt
even
off
play
rip.
his rookie year.
I was kind of gonna do it in kind of a bracket sense. So
Give me 2009 just because
Yeah.
Steph Curry's on there.
2009 and 2017. We'll get into that later. Those back and forth.
Okay.
But these two are absolutely insane. 2011
Wait, who did you
and 2014.
pick?
I'm going 2009.
Yeah. Okay.
Steph.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think 2009. If I just named Curry and Blake Griffin and Harden, I think that clears.
Blake Griffin shit, man. He's coming back to the Celtics though. We're about to send him back.
He jumped over that Kia.
Oh.
That was that guy.
No. 2011 or 2014.
I think it's 2014 is the crazy one. There's
No.
a wicked draft class in here somewhere.
2011. Kawhi Leonard, Kyrie Irving, Jimmy Butler, Klay Thompson, Tobias Harris, Kemba Walker, Jonas and Nikola Vucevic, and Valanciunas. The Morris twins and Tristan Thompson. And then 2014, Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid, Andrew Wiggins, Marcus Smart, Julius Randle, Zach LaVine, Yusuf Nurkic, Aaron Gordon, Kyle Anderson, Joe Harris, and Gary Harris.
See, I think I'm going 14.
Run 11 one more time for me.
Kawhi Leonard, Kyrie Irving, Jimmy Butler, Klay Thompson, Tobias
11.
Harris, Kemba Walker.
Yeah, just off those names alone. And then you got Kemba Walker, who had a great first 5 to 8 years. But yeah, I got 2011 there just because
Run me
I feel
14
like
again.
they're better top heavy.
Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid, Andrew Wiggins, Marcus Smart, Julius Randle, Zach LaVine, Gary Harris, Yusuf Nurkic, Aaron Gordon, Kyle Anderson, Joe Harris.
I got 11.
I got like 3 fucking MVPs just in that draft class from 2 people. I think I got to go 14.
And Andrew Wiggins,
And Andrew Wiggins.
who's a champion. But then you got Klay Thompson in this
You
one.
got Klay,
Kawhi,
Kawhi,
Kyrie, Jimmy Butler,
Kyrie,
Kemba.
Jimmy.
Jimmy Butler ain't nothing.
I know why you don't like him.
I ain't
God,
worried about
this
him.
is so tough because you're taking Jokic and Embiid over anybody in 2011.
Oh, by far.
But it's Jokic and Embiid.
Yeah, but it's Jokic and then Embiid, and then what? Zach LaVine,
Zach LaVine, Andrew Wiggins, Julius Randle, Marcus Smart.
Julius Randle,
The
Marcus
best
Smart.
players
I
were in
think I got a depoy
14.
in
He
that
got-
The best 2 players were in 14. I feel like the best.
I mean, I guess Kawhi had the depoy.
Yeah.
It's a tough one. But yeah, I got 11. That was a good one. That was a good
I
one.
like 14 more.
Where you at with it?
I think it's got to be 11. You got Zach LaVine in this draft class for some reason. You have Zach LaVine in
Beast.
this draft class. It's got to be 2011 though.
Mm-hmm.
Zach
Kawhi, Kyrie,
Kawhi, Kyrie, Klay.
Yes, and then you got
Yo-
Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris,
What?
Kemba,
I got Julius Randle in this motherfucker.
and Aaron Gordon.
And Aaron Gordon.
Nobody was talking about Aaron Gordon until he jumped over that mascot, man.
What?
Who was really who
Out of Arizona, he was tough.
was you following him on the Magic?
No, but when him and Zach LaVine, they went at it. They're the same draft class and everything.
In a dunk contest? Oh,
Yeah.
dunk contest. Yeah, they got the
Zach
flashiest
LaVine, a
team.
3-time dunk contest champion.
Yep. But when
I
it comes to
got
getting on that
Julius
court,
Randle on there. The most
have Kawhi Leonard.
shit player of the year.
He would put Aaron Gordon in jail. He would put any of them guys.
You don't want to fuck with Nuggets, Aaron Gordon. No, Aaron Gordon got a ring this year.
Kawhi got one by himself. No, 2. Well, not the second one. I mean, the first one wasn't by himself, but he has 2 rings. Then you got Clay. Wait, Clay wasn't part of this one. But then you got.
Yeah, he was. He was an 11.
Yeah.
Oh, he wasn't.
he's
Yeah. Oh,
11.
yeah. No, yeah. For sure, I got 11.
So now, are you taking?
I mean, I just see 2 players that got carried to
Fair.
their rings.
I hear you.
Clay was Steph, and Kyrie had LeBron. And Kawhi had this whole Spurs organization.
Kyrie slander is not tolerated.
I love Kyrie, though. I love Kyrie.
Nah. So, would you take 2011 over 2009? That was the one with Curry, Blake Griffin, James
Yeah.
Harden.
Yeah.
You're taking 2011 over that one too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm doing the same. Now, would you take 2011 over the easy one earlier, 2017, with Tatum, Bam, Donovan Mitchell, Lonzo?
Still taking 11.
Still taking 11?
Still taking
Yeah.
11.
Are you taking 11 over 19 with Luka?
Yeah.
Now, so this is 2011 is arguably out of our modern era, our time, the second best. Are you taking this draft class, 2011, over Bron Wade's draft
2003. I
class?
think
Yes.
2003.
Because Bosh was in that class too.
Yep.
Oh yeah, no way. You got
Yeah, Bosh.
Bron, Wade, Melo, Bosh. You don't even got to list the rest of the guys. Those guys.
There's
those guys.
other guys in there, isn't there?
There is.
Yeah.
They're
I
in
was
there.
going to say.
I'm saying I don't even think I got to think of nobody else though. You got the best player of all, my opinion,
Yep.
best player of all time.
I
in
agree.
There. And then you got the dudes that probably would have been in the list to be best players of all time if LeBron wasn't in the league at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2003 is untouchable,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I mean you have to go back to Jordan draft, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson draft class to even try to keep up.
I think out of the ones I have here, it's 2011, then 2019, then 2017 for me. That's the top 3. There's some guys because I almost included, it was 2010. That was John Wall and DeMarcus Cousins. But it's hard because there's some draft, for one, 2013 with the one with Giannis, was terrible. You couldn't even they had Giannis, yes, but that was honestly.
When did Dragon
really it.
Bender get drafted? Was that 2013?
Yes, probably.
That's crazy.
Because Giannis had the Michael Kidd Gilchrist in his.
Tough at Kentucky though. Michael Kidd Gilchrist was so tough at Kentucky.
And
And then
then-
he got drafted to the Bobcats.
I think that killed him. I think he would have been a great.
The
like,
Bobcats.
they would develop his jumper, and he was really good at defense too. I think he was just in the wrong spot for sure.
His ass would always get drafted over you in like 2K14 or something.
Oh my
like
God.
you could put up 70 points in that little All-Star game or whatever, and you're still going 2.
I forgot what year it was when every year Anthony Bennett get drafted.
Oh,
over.
I think it's the
my
same
God.
thing.
I'm like,
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
No, this is. I don't know. Looking at like past draft classes and seeing some of the guys like the Morris twins on here, like the Morris twins have, I swear to you, like been in the finals or
Yeah.
around the finals like their entire career. At least one of them.
Now we got the Thompson twins.
Great role player. Fantastic role
Yeah.
players. They did their job. They whole.
Yeah.
I want a Morris type of career. That's dope. You just do your thing.
Yeah.
Do any of them have a ring? I don't think either of them do, but they
No
got
way.
close.
Yeah,
don't
I
think
say
either
no
of them
way.
do, but they got
Where did
close.
Marcus Morris? He went from Boston. He had a stint with New York. Then he's been on the Clippers ever since. His brother was on
Markieff.
Miami, Dallas,
Clippers.
Brooklyn,
What were we talking about? I was talking about
This Markeith.
Marquis.
Yeah.
So I don't think either one of them
Suns?
ever won. No, he didn't win with the
One of
Suns.
them was no, I'm just saying to
No.
be on his team.
I think they.
Or was
both-
Marcus
I
was
think
in the
they
Suns?
both might have been in the Suns.
I know that they went back to back, like in the draft. So I'm pretty sure one of the team was the Suns. I don't know what year or whatever year you said was in there.
For the Morris one.
Yeah, was that 2014?
20. Yeah.
Damn.
2011. They were in the
2011.
2011 one. Jesus Christ. I think just having like Kawhi, Kyrie, Jimmy Butler, and Klay Thompson is just so crazy
Yeah.
in one draft class. And like it's crazy. Jimmy Butler was second round pick.
Mm-hmm. He was home.
Kawhi Leonard wasn't. Kawhi Leonard was like traded on draft night. I forgot exactly what pick
Pacers.
he was. Yeah, but he was on the Pacers. I think the highest pick on here was Kyrie, and Kyrie probably
One.
Kyrie played the least amount of
Yeah.
college games out of these guys. And then Kemba had the run in college.
Hey, UConn, baby.
Kung Fu Kimba.
Man, no, I don't like Ty Lawson. Ain't heard Ty Lawson name in how long?
Give me Kings and Nuggets, Ty Lawson. Kings and Nuggets, Ty Lawson. On the grid.
He used to be a demon on like NBA Live.
Like Jeff Teague.
Ooh.
Jeff Teague, an All-Star.
Timberwolves legend.
He got an All-Star to bring to this
Yes, he does.
2019. Like you have Curry and Harden in one draft class. Like
Harden got no rings.
it's Harden though.
Got an MVP though.
See, like ending off this episode, we can talk about like the blasphemous shit. Like, are you? So I've seen other people actually bring it up now. Is Harden or D Wade?
We've been over this before.
Let's get rid of.
You know it's only
I'm
Isaac
speaking
and
to
the
you.
other.
I'm speaking to you. If you have Harden over Wade, you are from a new era, and you should not be talking basketball at all.
On me for real.
Yeah, there's no way. Like you were born in the 2010s, and that is some of the most disrespect I don't even know who plays like who at the park. Cause nobody's playing like Dwayne Wade. He was fast. He could dunk. He could do all this super
It's the
athletic stuff.
Flash.
So everybody can do it between the legs, step back, and do
Harden's
all that.
fat.
But come on, man.
I feel like people always forget about how good Dwayne Wade was when he first entered the league.
Yeah.
What?
They only think of Wade when they think when LeBron gets there. That's when Dwayne Wade enters the
Yeah,
league.
this is what they see now, and it's so annoying. But I know,
Because
I'm a basketball historian.
because Stoll, member of this podcast,
Yeah.
he's always had James Harden over Dwayne Wade. I pull up the stats. Dwayne Wade, in his like second or third year in the league, in the finals against the Dallas Mavericks, the year they won, put up like 27 to 30.
But
all
he
throughout
had
play.
Shaq.
Yeah, and then he hits him. But he had Shaq. Dwayne Wade was the best player on that team in that entire run.
He was a top 2, top 3 player in the league for a long time until he messed his shoulder up right before he went. And he has a gold medal. He went to the
Yeah.
Redeem team and was a huge factor to play. Oh my.
He went to the Redeem team, came off like the bench,
So
and then like was still
disrespectful.
hooping.
Like Kobe and Bron got hurt, and I think it was the championship game. Wade came out there and put up like 10 points quick. Like
It's crazy. You're bringing Dwayne Wade like D Wade like
Off the bench.
off your bench.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Like, what else did they think was going to happen? Is Dwayne Wade. And again, like, the teams that Redeem team was playing, like, were obviously, I feel like, compared to, like, now's teams, like, completely different.
Oh yeah.
Like
they
in
were doing the
terms
high
of-
pick and roll before the NBA was doing
Yeah.
the high pick and roll, and they was killing off it. That's the thing about Europe. They don't care who scores 20. Like they're completely fine with their entire team scoring 14, and then they play the right way. But it's
Because I'm big D Wade guy. I think D Wade's also like when we talked about last episode about how Dwight Howard's one of the more like disrespected and kind of forgotten stars because of the back half of his career. I think people don't really give Dwayne Wade like this is a top 3 shooting guard of all time. The only argument that Harden has is he has an MVP and everything like
he
that.
scored a lot.
Yes, but like
Man, we got 3 rings, bro. Like,
It's I don't that conversation makes me.
I just hate
could have 4.
I hate how people argue about like certain players because they switch it up. Like you'll argue about 2 players, but then when you talk about one of the players, talk about with a different player, you change your argument, you change your
If
logic.
James
behind
Harden,
it.
it's to
if he
fit
wasn't
whatever
on the
you're doing.
76ers, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Yep.
He also like obviously he's a Sixers fan, so he has a higher praise for Allen Iverson. But like I think James Harden's better than Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
I don't think that's crazy.
That's not blasphemous.
I think Dwayne Wade and
I think
Allen
that's
Dwayne-
a closer.
Dwayne
I think
Wade
that's
is
closer
crazy.
together than Dwayne
Well,
Wade.
Dwayne
Because
Harden.
Dwayne wasn't like we just said he was in the same draft class as LeBron, and he got the ring before LeBron. It's not like he
Yeah.
was on a super team; he was playing by himself. Like
LeBron came to Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade didn't go to LeBron.
they came together. They came together after
yeah,
Redeem team.
because there's always even
And
like
Chris Bosh, they
interviews
came
about
together.
it about like
Dude, if they
'cause
would have gone to
could've
the
went
Bulls, bro, that'd
yeah.
been crazy.
They were talking about it was like him, Wade, and I think either Melo or Chris Paul used to play cards all the time. And that's really where them under the table conversations
Yeah.
happen. But yeah.
Do you think that has like that whole under the card situation has hurt like the league a little bit? With like, I guess kind of like in a question like has super teams like because this is where the era of kind of super teams.
Well, you can't like. It's just so hard because like they're friends.
Yeah,
It'd be just us 3. If we were all in the NBA, us hanging out on like the off season or whatever. Be like, what if we played together?
I
like-
don't like that narrative either, though, because I feel like people were doing that way before, but I think the new players just did it at a younger age. Because a lot of the times, a lot of the teams tried to do that. Like you seen the Lakers back then try to throw Gary Payton and a bunch of other supers, Karl Malone on that team, and then I think what was the other one? I think Charles Barkley had a super team
with the Rockets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because he went to the Rockets after he was done in
They
Phoenix.
used to do it, but they weren't as successful with it, so I feel like they're a little
Yeah, 'cause
bitter.
they were
And
about
the
it.
media
Yeah.
didn't
They
like
were-
go crazy about
Yeah.
it back then because
Yeah. They were hyped about it. They used to
Yeah.
talk about, oh my God, look at all these great players together. Now that the players and their social media, now they're, oh, you're weak.